Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the Realme GT Neo 2. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is a beast mode, because you can boost the CPU and squeeze out the maximum here from the phone. So how that works, so just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and then you will have here on the second page the point GT mode. And if you enable it, you have to turn it on. It maximizes everything here on the phone. So that means that it boosts the CPU, it gives you the highest refreshing rate, but of course it takes then the most energy at all here from the phone, and also it becomes a bit warm and so on. So just use the GT mode if you really play a game which one requires a lot of performance. But you can turn it off at every time after you have used it, always here on the second page, tap, and you're back in the regular mode, what is also fast because the CPU is as well powerful. But if you need a great performance, just turn on the GT mode. Okay, the next mode I want to show you is the split screen mode, because you can use two applications at the same time. How you can do that? Let us open first an app to show you that. And there are three ways for. The first one is if you hold here the recent tab button, so the three bars here, and if you hold it longer, you will have now the split screen mode. So that means YouTube is now here up, and on the second page you can add maybe here, just an example, the Play Store. Then you have above here YouTube, and below you have the Play Store. Whenever you want to remove one of these apps from your screen so that you have just one open here on the screen, then you can use the bar here in the middle to swipe it up or swipe it down. If you want to have YouTube, swipe it down. If you want to have the Play Store, swipe it up like this, and you have just one app running here. And there's a second way to have this split screen mode by using three fingers. So if you swipe three fingers up from below, you will have as well the split screen mode as you have seen. So just use three fingers if you're an app and swipe it up, and you will have the split screen mode. And the third way, it's a bit more complicated for me. If we are now in the app here, just go on the three bars on the recent tabs, and go here on the 2 points and go on split screen, and you will have as well now the opportunity to have a second app here on the screen. As you can see, very nice. The next thing I want to show you is you can have some screen off gestures. That means if your phone is on standby, you can on the flashlight easily or open the camera easily. So let me show you how that works. So just scroll down here. So just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings. Then we will need the point, if we scroll down a bit, the point convenience tools. And here we will need gestures and motions. And the very first time you have to allow it. Allow. So, and then we will have here at the first point the screen off gestures. So we have to turn them on. And we have already some examples here. If you draw an O on the standby screen, then you can open the camera, a V on the flashlight, and you can add also some more gestures here if you want. Maybe if you draw an M, you can make a call or something like this, or start an app. Let's have the music app maybe, or no, let's take the maps app. And yeah, you can see you can do so much more with. But let me show you now finally how it works. So if our screen is now on standby, if I draw now the O, I would open the camera, as you can see. Now I'm immediately now at the camera without missing time for the camera app and so on, and unlocking the screen and so on. So okay, let's take something else. Let's now on the torch, the V, like this. No? It's on. If I press the power button, by the way, it will turn off. And let's draw the M now. Then I should be in Maps. And yes, I am in Maps. In some applications like the M, also if I'm having Maps and so on, I need to unlock the screen if I have password, also a phone pin, what you should usually have. The next thing I want to show you is something for the photo editor. So let me take a picture first here. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna remove them. Okay, if you go now here on the picture, no, you can go directly from the camera or also from the gallery, of course, and go here then on edit. I can crop a part of it and so on. I think you know this already. No? You can crop now a part to be closer and so on. You can draw something inside and you can do something very cool because you can also erase some stuff. If you say, okay, I don't want to have this coin here on the picture, or I don't want to have this person on the picture in the background or something like this. Then go just on the eraser. So now mark the thing you want to remove. Maybe let's remove this coin here. Also mark the place. Okay, now the phone or the software has removed this picture. Just go here and compare to see how it looks before. You see? Absolutely amazing. And yeah, also the texture here on the photo is great. You cannot see that there has been something. Okay, and after you have to confirm here, and then the picture after, if you go on save, it is part of your gallery. Try a bit, a nice feature. Okay, next tool I want to show you is pretty cool because you can have two desktops on one phone. So that means two spaces, two independent spaces. One maybe for your private stuff and one for your business, or one for your private stuff and one for your very private stuff. So you can have a lot of opportunities here. Let me show you what I mean. So first of all, scroll on here and go to the symbol for the settings. Then you need to go to the point privacy. And here we have the point system cloner. So tap on get started. So as you have seen before, I don't have actually a phone password here, but you should have a phone password. So let me create it quickly. I will choose here maybe 4 times the 1. This step you only see if you don't have a phone pin, but I'm sure you have already one. The one to unlock the phone. I think you know what I mean. So now you're on the step if you're having already a phone pin, because now you set up a password for the second space. So go on next. I would recommend to you to enter as well a password here or a pattern. So as you have seen, my basic phone pin is 4 times the 1. Now let me take for the second space also 4 times the 9. Yeah, I know it's very easy. 4 times the 9. Okay. So, and now let us enter the system clone. So, also 4 times the 9, as we have learned, this is our system clone. Okay, yeah, these are our apps here on the system clone. So let's have maybe a look here at the gallery, because we took a picture previously with the coins, you remember. There are no pictures here. And also the browser history, it's completely brand new. So what I want to say is, everything you do here on the second space is completely independent from the main space. You have your own photos. That means also you have your own gallery. You have your own apps. So apps you're having here, you don't need to have on the main space. You have an own browser history. No one sees at the main space what you on what pages you have been. So you can make it completely independent. As you have seen also the settings. So you have also own settings for the screen timeout and so on. So it's completely independent. And let me now switch to the main account. So you can do it always if you go on standby. It's about the lock screen code to enter. So if I enter now 4 times the 1, this is my main space. Yeah, now we're with settings and so on. This is my main space. Now also here with my pictures and so on, and also here with own apps. No, you see I have the Amazon app, I have the Prime Video app, and so on. And now let me go to the second space that you can compare again. So 4 times the 9 now, in my case. And as you can see, I have own apps here. So I don't have the apps also for my main space here. I can have completely independent from my main space here apps and so on. And on the other side as well. So I don't have the main space apps here on the second space. The only thing what is on both spaces, these are the calls. So you will receive the calls on both spaces, but not the contacts. So that means if you have contacts here on the second space, but not on the first space, then you will see just the number. Yeah. Same with text messages. You will receive also the text messages on your main space and on your second space, but also not with the numbers. No? If you have the contacts just on one space, you will not see it on the second space. Also, just if you're having the same contact on the same on both spaces, I think you know what I mean. And yeah, but only text messages. So that means if you're having a WhatsApp message, you receive it just on the space where you have this WhatsApp. So a nice tool for having 2 spaces for whatever you need it for. And let's come now to the next mode, but for that let me switch here to the main space again. So the next mode I want to show you is the one-handed mode, because as you know, the phone is very large and so on. You cannot reach everything with one thumb. There's a way to make the phone screen a bit smaller, but you have to enable it first. Okay, for that just scroll on here, then go to the symbol for the settings. Then we need to go again to the point convenience tools. As you can see, there are many nice stuff in. Then to the point navigation. And here we will need the point pull down to enter one-handed mode. And this has to be enabled. So that means if you scroll on here, we will have here the one-handed mode. And now you have everything with, or you can reach everything with one stop. It's the same thing like you, yeah, it's just a mini screen. You can play games also here with. You have the complete control. You can really navigate and so on. And if you're right-handed, go here just on the arrow to have it on the other side. And if you want to enlarge it again, just tap here on these both arrows and it is back at the regular mode. So just scroll down here the home button and you're always in that one-handed mode. A very nice tool. And you can clone apps with that phone. So that means that you can have 2 Facebook accounts here at the same time, or 2 Messenger accounts and so on. And also 2 WhatsApp accounts. And hey, why not? Because you can insert 2 SIM cards. Now, why not having for each number an own WhatsApp account? Let me show you how you can do that. So just scroll down here and go to the symbol for the settings. Then we need to go to the point app management. Here it is. And here we will find an app cloner. So here's the list of the apps which one are supported by that feature. Most of the time these are just messaging apps. You cannot clone all the apps, but many, most of the time messenger apps, as I said. And yeah, let us turn on here maybe a second Facebook clone. And after the software have created the clone, you can also give a second name also for the second Facebook app. No? Now it's just named Facebook clone, but you can give also a second name. Okay, then let's maybe clone here as well Instagram, WhatsApp of course, and also the Messenger. By the way, if you're having the Messenger, or the Facebook app, you cannot clone Lite versions. No? You cannot clone Facebook Lite or Messenger Lite. You can only clone the main apps here with that phone. Okay, let's clone Twitter as well. Okay, so how that looks like, or how you can recognize the second app if you don't, so from the icons. So this is my main Facebook here, as you can see, and this is the second one. No? So you can recognize the second one with this mark here at the corner. Instagram, first, second, or your WhatsApp. The first WhatsApp account and the second one here, and you see here the colored square at the corner. A very nice way to have two accounts at the same time. Take care if you delete the main account. That means also that always the second account is also gone. So take care, in a very nice mode. And you can take also screenshots here with that phone. For that we will have some ways for. The first one is basic with the power button and the volume down button. If you press these both buttons at the same time, just for short, you will have a screenshot after you have here the preview, or you can send it and so on with Messenger and WhatsApp and so on. So one more time, the power button and the volume down button, just for short together. If you tap now on the preview here, you are also able to edit the picture. Maybe you can crop just a part of it here. Very useful if you want to crop a picture from a website or something like this. After you go just on confirm, and it's part of your gallery. And there's a second way to take a screenshot. For that, just use 3 fingers, swipe them down the screen, and you will have a screenshot as well. And another nice tool with 3 fingers is if you tap on the screen, hold them a bit, then you have the chance to crop also a part here of the screen. So, and you don't have to edit it from the beginning and so on, but of course you can change it as later here, also here in the preview, or make circle here, crop just a circle, or cut it by your own here. So everything is possible. You can try it out. A nice tool. Yeah, and you can also record your screen actions. So you can make a video of the screen, how that works. So just scroll on here, scroll on a second time, and then you will have here a screen recorder. You see that icon? Just tap on screen recorder. And if you do it for the very first time, you have to continue, you have to agree, you have to allow some stuff that have access and so on. Everything is fine. Okay, and now we will have this little tool here for recording the screen. So if you want to start a recording, just tap here on the red button, and this is for, okay, what it gives me instruction here is for the red button is to start, and here we have the settings, of course. Okay, and this is to exit the tool. Yes, we know. Okay, if you tap here on the recording button, the screen recordings are running, and you can also put that almost invisible tool here to another position if you hold it. And yeah, whenever you want to stop it, now it's recording everything here. Whenever you want to stop it, just tap here on this on the tool, and it becomes visible again. And then you can stop it or pause the video as well if you want to continue the same video later again. Okay, let us stop it. Gonna stop symbol, and now it is part of our gallery as well. Let me show you a bit more about, scroll down, second time, I need the tool back for that. As the tutorials told us before, we will have also here some settings for the screen recording. Very important, because here you can set up which sound you want to record. If you just want to have the system sound, or if you have also the microphone sound next to, or just the microphone sound. Very important if you want to give a tutorial for something else, something like this. And also you have some more settings here. Sorry, this is something for the video resolution and also the frame rate and so on. This is important if you want to make the video not that large on your space here, because screen recordings are also videos and taking also a lot of storage, and you can reduce a bit the video quality. Okay, if you tap on the X here, the tool is also gone, but you can have it back whenever you go to the screen recording again. And now we are at the last tool already. It is a very intelligent system we have here. So for that we need the camera. So tap on the camera. And then we will have here the point, as here the square with a point in it. It is Google Lens. So it's a very intelligent system. It recognizes things and tells us what it is. Very useful if you see a flower, don't know which flower it is. You can hold your phone on and the phone should tell you basically, normally, if you're having internet, which flower it is. Same with buildings. If you make a tour through a city and you see a very nice building, he can tell you which building it is. It's the future. The system is it's still in progress. So let's go here on Google Lens. If you're doing it for the very first time, you have to allow some stuff like me now. Okay, let's have maybe a look. Let's put here a battery maybe, and go then here on search, and then you will check out what it is, and you will tell me it is a battery. And usually it should tell me also which kind of battery it is. Sometimes he recognizes also names on the battery and so on. Pretty cool. Or let's check out here the pen. I have here a pen. And I go on search. It should tell me that's a pen. You see it works pretty well. Sometimes, of course, the system has some problems and so on. It cannot recognize everything right now, but it really makes progress, and one day it will be very helpful. A complete search engine for pictures. Okay, and you can do much more with that. I have here a book. It's not English, but it doesn't matter what I want to show you right now. If I'm going here on text, it's next to search. If I go here on text, I can scan the text. If I go here on that symbol, he's scanning the text, and I can completely put it to. I can really copy that. Very useful if I'm for the studies. You can go to the library, can make a picture of it, and you don't have to write everything by your own. No, you just can copy the text and so on, and you have it immediately at your phone. Or you have problems maybe to read it, or you don't have time to read it, you can also go here on listen, and the phone will read this automatically for you. Pretty cool. And as I've told you, this is not in English, so this is a German book, by the way. And for that, this Google Lens tool have also something pretty cool, because next to the text you have now the point translate. So if I hold now my phone here on the book and tap here on the icon I have selected as well, and it translated me the text. Pretty cool is also that I haven't told the phone that it's German. He auto detects the language and gives it to you automatically in the language you have chosen. In my case, it's English. And a very useful tool. Also very nice for studies. If you have a book in another language and you need it to translate word by word, no, you can translate the complete text with one picture. And also very useful, of course, for holidays. If you're in a restaurant, just check the cards there. So pretty cool. And you can also do some more stuff with, because it reads also QR codes. They become more and more important. Just also if you're having a QR code here, but you have to go to search then again, and you will check the QR code. And for me, a nice opportunity to tell you thanks for watching Phones and More, to have a look here on my channel. And yeah, I hope I could help you with this video and show you some nice tools for your phone. And yeah, maybe if you want, you can leave me a nice comment or give me some thumbs up. That would be very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for. And yeah, I've created also some other videos as well here, also for the phone, if you want to have a look, or just subscribe me if you haven't done it before. Thank you so much for all your support, and yeah, maybe until next time. Ciao.